At the beginning of the episode, we see Alma sees Dario kissing his girlfriend Julia and walks away. Dario gives Julia a locket. They both kiss. Julia says that she feels something different about him. Alma tells therapist Monica that he is back and must be planning something new. Monica says that it is just his illusion. He would not have come to trouble you by traveling 2000 kms. You should not meet that girl at all. She is like a drug for you. You have to leave her. Esteban is serving food to children and elderly people in a hotel. A priest comes there and says to him that we are building a home for the elderly. Will you help us? Esteban says yes. In the next scene, Esteban is sitting with Dario and rehearsing for his new identity, whose name is Inigo Lasagno. Dario, who works in Mexico City, gives Esteban a fake passport bearing the name of Inigo Lasagno, and they talk about collecting funds for a trust. Inigo Lasagno shows his passport and enters the hotel. There, his daughter, Julia, comes to meet him. Inigo is Dario's father-in-law. Inigo tells Dario that the trip was wonderful. Julia is happy to meet her father. When the three of them are sitting in the bar, Dario sees a man who looks like Esteban, and Dario remembers the moment when Esteban pointed a gun at him. Seeing the lines of worry on his face, Julia and father-in-law ask what happened. Dario says he has a slight headache. At home, Alma and Joy talk. When Joy tells Alma that she met Esteban, Alma gets angry. They both start having a verbal fight. The conversation escalates to a fight where Joy says that for a 25-year-old boy, she has lost everything, home, job, and is now living in her parents' house. Then she says that whatever happens, Joy is with her mother. Dario brings a heart-shaped balloon for Julia. Julia wears her mother's dress and her father gets emotional and says that you are looking very pretty, my child. In the therapy session, Lisa recites a poem by an Argentine poet. Inigo and Dario are watching the footage and they talk about how he looks exactly like Dario, only the eyes are slightly different. The same woman who told Alma about Esteban being released from jail is getting information about Esteban from a man. The man tells that Esteban has changed. He feeds children and the elderly. Esteban is helping in building a house for women. An envelope arrives at Julia's house on which is written Grand Hotel. Alma reaches Grand Hotel. In the lift, she tells Julia that Dario and she are lovers and Julia should listen to Alma's opinion about Dario. When Julia does not listen to her, she gives her her card. Meanwhile, Dario arrives there. Alma starts leaving from there. After Julia goes to her room, Dario stops Alma and asks her whether she did the right thing by telling all this to Julia. Alma says that he is a cheater and he may be cheating that girl too, so it is important to warn her. Dario says that leaving Alma was the most difficult thing for him. Alma says stop lying because she knows that Dario has returned only for his 200 million and factory. Dario says Julia has nothing to do with this and you think I am here for 200 million. Then he becomes silent and they start kissing each other and have sex. Julia calls her friend. They both go to party. He calls Leo and asks, did you get my daughter's wedding card? Leo says yes, I will come next Saturday. Dario tells Alma that I am telling the truth, I did not send you any invitation. Alma tells him that he had come to her old house and now she is divorced. She no longer lives with Leo and lives in a nearby building with her parents. Dario tells her that we are made for each other and it would be right that we become one. At that time, her father-in-law comes to her room. Alma hides under the bed. Inigo asks Alma to come to the lobby. They both start leaving. Dario says, you go, I will bring my phone. Alma gets a call from someone and she leaves. Julia goes to the roof of the hotel, stands when Inigo comes out of the hotel smoking a cigar and sees a body fall from the roof, covered in blood.